What a time it is to be alive, my friends. No, I mean it seriously. Orcs is now trending on Twitter. Why? Because some nincompoop decided that it's a good idea to make. Well, how should I put this more correctly? Somebody saw orcs and thought, hey, those look like black people. Which is furthest from the truth ever. Yeah, this guy. So that's why I went Twitter right here. I wish I could just censor things, but yeah, screw it. It's all over Twitter. So this guy decided that it's generally racist, and orcs are racist. There's a racist portrayal, even though this guy here, well, put some amazing orcs from the Warcraft universe. Now let's go through this a little. Orcs are not racist. Everybody's thinking about Tolkien orcs when they think about orcs. Warhammer orcs have football hooligans as their basis of orcs and what they are. But let's be honest. Oh, this is a guy that commits a very grave offense about talking racism in orcs. Because they are a caricature of black people, among other things, such as East Asians and First Nations. And to that, I want to present you that before this, Beowulf. Beowulf? Beowulf was a thing in ancient, an old in English. Nice poem, in fact. Quite full of fantasy. Now, there was one that I really want to talk about. This one. The problem with D&D orc racial classification is not that orcs were necessarily designed to resemble black people and or people of color cultures, whatever, but that the my god, I can't speak today. Ideology of this group of sentient beings unable to overcome the inherent animal nature of their bloodline is the same as in real life racism. Okay, what I want to talk about this one is that it's bad, and the fact that there is a creature that cannot overcome or can try to overcome, but his natural instincts is way stronger. His, well, I think you see in most fantasy, there's always that one thing that tries to become better, but his innate nature is out for bloodlust. Hey, here's another example. Human beings. Human beings are the exact same thing. Basically, you can say that orcs are a representation of human beings once they go to that, they let themselves be more natural, their inner selves be more out there. And the space wolves are a very good thing for this. Here's another stupid one that I found. People who are upset to learn that orcs are racist caricatures should help perhaps consider that D&D's alignment system makes it impossible to avoid racism, and that alignment is a completely unnecessary mechanic. This race of sentient people are chaotic evil is a racist statement. No, it's not. It's not. Why? It's not racist. Yeah. The game tells you that even though there are races that are fully chaotic evil, which is like the worst, ignore that, they are still exceptions to that. You can play a very good orc who happens to cast spells or hit people with a large book because he can't cast spells. That was one of the replies I saw at one point. Also, the alignment system is hit or miss. You can use it if not. It's good that it exists because it defines a lot of parameters where we should take into consideration building up a character in D&D, but it's not unnecessary and it's not racist. What is this? Now, who looks at orcs and thinks that's a racist caricature of black people? Okay. Tribal societies have lived before. Raiding societies, like the Vikings, for example, have lived and done a lot of crazy and dumb shit. They exist, they do bad things. There are those societies, or they existed, whatever. And that's where they're based from. Raiders, pillagers. You can even make, look, I can look at orcs and make a same consideration that they're a caricature of European colonization of Africa because they're bloodthirsty, they kill everything in sight, and they raid villages and or take slaves. It's the same thing. You can. It's a weak argument because you can use this for everything. You can use it for European colonists, for yeah, Vikings, whatever. If the first thing you see when you read that description of the orc race in D&D is black people, I'm sorry, but you're the racist in this one. I know a lot of us are making fun of this for being a stupid way to handle orcs, but let's not overlook this blatant slander against gnolls. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, there are a lot of ways that orcs are portrayed, and it's not really different portrayals of orc exist. From Warhammer to Warcraft, which are my main two hobbies, they exist in Tolkien, they exist in a lot of stuff, and they can either be the noble savage, the tribal raider like in D&D, and many more other stuff. If I can see this being a problem if you don't like the way your GM portrays orcs, but that's another thing. Oh, the language used here is the language orc is that language. Okay, orc sentient beings can be domesticated. They have an underlying inherent rage and bloodlust that's just a part of their biology. This is harmful. This is harmful because of real-world parallels to a ton of racist tropes. And I know what he's referring to with this one. Let's be honest, because the most common one is the angry black man. But why would you think that? Now that's my question. Why would the first thing in your mind be like, yeah, this is problematic? I mean, you can make that. You can draw the parallels, but as I said before, you can draw the parallels for lifting human nature, European colonists, and other stuff. And there has been a big problem with this one. Hey, just a reminder, orcs are typically coded extraordinarily poorly, by the way, Native American or African. Kill the orc in him and save the man. Yeah, this... yeah, these are people. This is another one. This is somebody else that draws conclusions like, oh no, this and this, and they're the same stuff. They go into each other. No, it makes a difference between reality and fiction. Like if I praise the Emperor, I know he's a fictional character, and I just do it for lols. That doesn't really mean I believe that the Emperor is somehow real and he'll come and turn us all into space marines, which would be kind of interesting. But I really hope I don't pull the straw of being one of those, like the Iron Warriors, or God forbid the Emperor's children. Now that would be worse. Yeah, I don't want to know what Fulgrim does to his space marines. Ever met someone and think, I know I believe in reincarnation. I know believe in reincarnation, because no way they can become that much of a dumbass in one lifetime. So please, orcs are not racist. Stop with that. They're not the caricature. They can be parallel to a lot of different stuff. Just because you see racism in it, and your first thought goes through, oh, black people. It's not racist. Now how do shut